All right, today we got something super excited that I've been wanting to do for a long time. I bought a bunch of the most commonly used weed trimmer line, as well as a couple add-ons, and I'm excited to see which ones definitively work better. Every year I have to cut through a lot of brush that can be a real pain if my string is breaking all the time. Now I'm trying to stick with only cost-effective products, and I don't want to use any heavy-duty metal blades in case I accidentally damage the siding. So what I've bought is some standard round line, some square line, some premium twisted, and then some of the kind of flimsy plastic blades. I also heard that zip ties can be an option, but I'm a little bit skeptical, so we'll try those and see how those go as well. So this is the standard round line. If you hit the side of the house, you can see that it doesn't do any damage, but it really chews up the end of my line, right? I mean, you really can't complain. That stuff works good. Let's go try it on these over here. Let's try this guy right here. He's pretty big. This guy's about as thick as my index finger. Honestly, I don't know why I complain about this round line. It works pretty good. Fun fact, if you didn't know, the trimmer line actually works a lot better if you soak it for 24 hours. When it gets dry, it gets brittle and it breaks really fast. Now I'm gonna go ahead and try it against this wood post because I want to see what kind of damage it does to this old trunk here. If you look at the trunk, it actually doesn't do that much damage. If you really hold it in one spot, it will slowly dig away, but this is old wood. So let's give it a try on this siding and see if it does any damage. So I did lose one of them. It did crinkle or crack it here, but for the amount of time that I hit it, there was plenty that it didn't damage it. All right, so the square line, as you can probably guess, is shaped like a square. I don't know if you can see that on the camera. So it does substantially more damage to the wood. The line is getting chewed up just like the round did, but it's much more aggressive for sure. Try this big Sumac here. So that cuts through that like butter. The thing also that I noticed is when I cut the log, it didn't fray the ends like it did with the round. Wow. Now it's really shining. This is cutting way smoother than the round did on this exact same vegetation. I can just bury it into the weeds and the brush and it's not getting hung up or slowing down. I don't feel that bogging down. So obviously this is just a more aggressive of the version of the round line and it works way better. All right, so I'm really excited for this next one. This is the premium twisted line. All the product links will be in the video description and all the string that I'm using is a 0.08, which is pretty standard for residential. One thing that's odd is it says it's 0.08, but there's definitely not as thick as the other two, which are also 0.8. The stuff is feeding into my auto cut a lot nicer. That does not survive the wall at all. Wow, I'm really surprised. Yeah, that's wild. It's very aggressive, but it doesn't last at all. Line's gone again. Look at that. Not even gonna try putting it against this Sumac. I won't be buying that one in the future. This is a twisted line. All right, so these came in a pack of 100, and these are like the flimsy version of the blades. You can get these in all sorts of thickness. I have these, or some older ones. Doesn't look like I really use them, so we'll try those as well. These are definitely thicker. Very little to no damage. They're a little bit small for this head, but it doesn't change how they operate because they're still making contact. You can see it got chewed up, but that didn't do anything here. So these could be really good around siding if you're worried about cutting them up. So these are super light duty, probably not a good fit for what I use around the house. All right, let's go ahead and try these thicker ones. There's a lot of different versions of these that you can buy. The thicker ones that I've used in the past can be very strong and very destructive. These ones are just way too thin. All right, same as usual. These are actually melting. It's like burning the wood almost. I don't know. Like, it's not bad, but honestly, everything is kind of performing pretty crappy compared to the orange square line so far. The last thing that I've got to check is the zip ties. I'll see if I can fit them on here, and hopefully we learn something. All right, so I got two different types of zip ties here. I've got long ones and I've got short ones. We're gonna use the short ones because I think the long ones are gonna make the machine struggle too much and it's not gonna work properly. All right, so this is our zip tie setup we're gonna go with right here. See how it goes. Definitely, if they use the big ones, it wouldn't work. The machine is struggling with it for sure. And they all broke off. So that's it from zip ties. All right, so we've got a clear winner in my mind for what I'm gonna buy for the future, and it's this square 0.08 line. This one in particular is built by Nylon Wire. I'm not affiliated with them. You can pick them up on Amazon. I'll show you the description or the product link in the description. They make different shapes of line, and if you've ever tried any of the other stuff, triangular, diamond shapes, all that different stuff, please let me know in the comments. Let me know if you have anything else. What do you like to use? What lasts for you? What works and what doesn't? I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. This is how you do it.